Hey everyone, my name is Simsy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. Here today on the channel, we're back playing as House Lannister. This is episode 14. So, if you're enjoying this series and want to see more, the best thing you guys can do to support it is leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. And yeah, comment for the algo. Alrighty. So, House Frey has been destroyed. We've put in the half Lannister Freys in. We've also sent Kevin and Jaime to the Stormlands. They're besieging Haystack Hall. They're going to try and take it off Sebastian Erald, the Lord of Haystack, with a clear-cut auto-resolve. And we're going to use Haystack Hall as a base of operations to project Lannister power and throw our Lannister forces further into the Stormlands. As Tywin and Martin go north. So Bronzegate is to our west. So maybe Stannis is towards the north, or maybe you got some Joff forces. So I think we'll leave Lucan Lannister there. Lancel is with us too. And then the remaining forces are going north. So Storm's End. Renly's still about, staying with Edric Storm, you'd reckon. I haven't seen or heard any of those deaths. Okay, so let's get Kevin to go towards Bronzegate. Yep. And let's get Jaime to accompany him too. I'm sure there's probably a couple full stacks around. So Rolf Buckler is there. And we also have Emmon Frey coming with Martin Lannister south. And there's a Baratheon castle there. Got some military forces moving around. Redwalder Frey is moving towards the Twins. And we've got Roland Cracker. Oh, wait, Robb Stark has come down south. No way. The young wolf. 17 years of age. So this is a massive opportunity to get rid of Robb, who's been evading us this entire campaign. But it's incredibly interesting to see that as soon as we enter the neck, push up towards Moat Cailin, up the King's Road, the leader of House Stark, the supposed king in the north, is going to come down to try and stop us and parlay. Tywin versus Robb. Here we go. They want me to take the Parchment Settlement. Interesting. More traits increased. Okay. Oh, General retrained. Okay, so we can go after Robb here now. So, 17 years of age against Tywin. Believes in silly beliefs. We outnumber him by 200 men. Alright, so here we go. Quote from Stannis. I know little and care less of gods, but the Red Priestess has power. Obviously was brought up in the Faith of the Seven that really had no power. And then he sees the fiery light of R'hllor. And Melisandre's hotness, I guess. Okay, so let's move our 8 units of sellswords. Let's put our archers in the second rung. Here we go. Oh wow, so this does look incredibly marshy and moaty. We are fighting in the neck after all. So essentially our marshes from Lord of the Rings, it seems like. House Reed, let's just hope they don't spring up out of the ground out of nowhere. So, let's go up against Robb in this time period. So I guess he survived the Red Wedding. I suppose never went south. I don't think he's married to Jane Westling in this run. He could be. But, yeah. It would have been interesting to see if Robb never died at the Twins. Some people would think he was not killed, but I don't know about that. He died pretty gruesomely, so I don't think so. I do like the theory when Robb died, his consciousness and his walking abilities like lit up and he went into Grey Wind. That's why Grey Wind was going crazy at the Twins, which is kind of messed up, like Robb Stark dying twice. Because Bran and Jon have walking abilities too. But yeah. Some even think there's like a Broadhouse Stark curse. Okay, advancing, just trading here at the moment. we should be good against Robb here. But yeah, the Starks are just really unfortunate. Like, their lineage is doomed from like multiple times. From the Night's King, that's where they think it comes from, and then we got Bran and his uncle and grandfather getting killed. In the books, there's a theory that Jon legitimized Jon Snow before the Red Wedding. So, if true, that could really bolster like Jon's claim in the North if he comes back. Okay, we're doing really well in this fight. Okay, just trying to do some rotations here. Man, this is actually a really cool terrain battle map. We're just getting Tywin in the thick of it too. But yeah. There's also this theory that Jane Westerling doesn't attend the Red Wedding. She actually remains at her family's home. It will be interesting. Well, they say explicitly in A Feast for Crows, from what I remember, that Jane Westerling isn't pregnant. However, it could be a lie or some sort of misinformation, because like Jon could have an heir. Potentially. I think it's stuff with Jaime, I think. But yeah, I wonder if House Westerling will come up with it. But no, in the show, Tulsa, or whatever her name is, she is most definitely dead. But yeah, would people rally around Robb Stark's child? Maybe. The Tully, the Stark half Tully that looks more Tully, and then it has like a Westerling, so he's gonna look more like he's from the Westerlands and the Riverlands, I guess. Just complicates things if Jon and Sansa are up there, I suppose. Okay, archers are doing quite well here. Sellswords too. We're using a lot of our Lannister gold to try and get rid of them. Only half of the enemy force remains. But yeah, House Stark, very much like the Tullys, has just sort of died out, really. Okay, but man, these Northern men are giving us an absolute massive run for our money. But huge opportunity here today to get rid of Stark forces. Bran and Rickon could be alive in this, I'm not entirely sure. Okay. They're now routing. But the Riverlands has been fully conquered. Hopefully soon the North too. It's going to be quite hard to conquer the North just because it's just so large and vast. Maybe we just need to snipe capitals or focus on them mostly. Okay, there he is. Let's try and run him down. I feel like generals as well, they take ages to take down in Westeros. So nice. There we go. Perfect. The enemy king has been slain. Robb Stark is no more. And that's it. The King of the North has fallen. We could like sue for peace and allow King Joffrey to rule, maybe. Our men are winning the battle. Good. Let's continue just to try and run down as many of them as we can. So Robb has been slain upon the battlefield, which is a massive result for us. Is that it? No, we might have to end that there because there's like one unit. Yep, so let's quit the battle. Heroic victory. Tywin defeats Robb. Wind, rustling, a wolf, which sounds. Is it unmans you, Gerard? Waymar Royce? Yeah, Gerard that. Okay, so Robb Stark has been killed. Oh no, unfortunately Roland Craycole has died. Tywin Frey has been married off. But Craycole has died as we push north. That's unfortunate. But Red Walder's here, so we better move him up. And maybe Tywin as well. We've also got Rolf Spicer, who's become a pretty good commander. There's some pretty good Frey infantry here. The Starks had some pretty good men-at-arms too, that I was briefly looking at. Alright, so I suppose we let Willem go up, and Harren Karstark seems to be further up, but the King of the North is dead, and it's called a flood. Okay, so it looks like the Stormlanders have moved up an army here with Morrigan and Swan. Kevin should be able to take Bronzegate and get rid of Rolf Buckler. So let's look to try and do that. And replenish and repair where we can. And, oh, Edric Storm is currently in Fellwood. And Tywin Frey and Martin Lannister can go deal with him. Well, maybe we'll have that fight and deal with Robert Baratheon's illegitimate son, who sort of got meshed in the show between Gendry and Edric, but mostly a boy. In the books, not too much of a character, really. I just like the ways you can go with Edric in these campaigns. Like, you can straight up be the legitimate child of Robert and go around conquering and stuff. Be Robert Baratheon reborn. That's always quite fun. But anyway, got to wrap things up here. If you're enjoying this series, support it. Like it, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. I'll see you in the next one.